25th of February, 2186. I've been assaulting Cyberstan with millions of other divers for a while now. This journal is behind, but I want to document this as best as I can, at least from my own experience. Please keep in mind this. I know this is late, but we have been far too busy. I honestly have no idea how I've lived this long from this assault. I know other divers, some masterful veterans, and others fresh from training, have been as liberty blessed as I have. I am thankful to not be alone with that. To my brothers and sisters in combat, stay strong and push that democracy to our enemy. To those that have fallen on the planet, we will spill their oil 1,000 times over for each of you. Cyberstan and the bots will fall. I've been donning my demolition specialist armor for almost every single drop, with the rightful occupier cape on my back. My gear has pretty much been my sensor in my hands, my grenade pistol on my belt, and incendiary grenades to burn the planet and our enemies. I drop with the autocannon a lot, changing from the flak shells to the AFET shells as needed. Having knowledge for each of these has saved my ass from our enemies a lot. Flak for groups, AFET for the tanky bastards. I also call in the machine gun and rocket sentries and the 120mm orbital barrage down quite often. Sentries to thin our enemies, and orbitals to wipe out their bases and cities. I've mostly been responding to the hundreds or thousands of SOS beacons that glow across the planet. This time, for this mission, it was to destroy stockpiles of ammunition and to destroy the fuel reserves in this section that we landed at. I dropped on the surface and got right to work. One diver already nearby and more to arrive later. Already, I called my autocannon down and bot dropships were flying in on us. We were outside the city walls, and as I fought off the bots, the second diver took down a small base next to us. One of many we would be very used to by the end of all this. The other diver pushed north to the city. I followed north, but I was going toward a downed escape pod to upload that data back to Super Earth. Any and all intel is vital for us in this fight. I got close, but a damn stratagem jammer was far too close for me to get the data. So I let it go for the time being. I pushed north into the city as well to aid my fellow Helldiver and wipe out all the bases and everything that we could. Shortly after getting into this area of the city, I had located a detector tower, peering to find any and all Helldivers it could. Bot fabricators are nearby from this too. Thankfully, 120 orbital barrage would wipe it out, leaving only metal and slag behind. Thankfully, by this time, we had more divers responding to the SOS sent out, and they hit the planet's surface quickly. We all pushed to wipe out all the bots. Any metal abominations that we came across were destroyed. I don't believe it was until the assault on Cyberstan that we had learned that the cyborgs were behind their creation and the, quote, masterminds of all of this terror. I was not around in the past for the first war and dealing with them and then, but I sure as hell am here now to wipe them out. We all pushed north and in every direction we could, from base to base and just locating bases and every new objective that we could. My fellow divers had taken down the jammer, and in time, one of them eventually got that escape pod's data uploaded back to Super Earth. We were a force of democracy and liberty, blazing a fire across that battlefield and planet. In time, we cleared up the area. One small pocket of the planet liberated for managed democracy. Across the battles, though, going from base to base, dealing with the other objectives in the area, fighting off all the cyborgs, all the bots, devastators, hulks, all of them. We lost our fair share of divers, though. Just them falling on the field like that. But more showed up. More divers continue to get planetside. More divers out of their frozen sleep. More divers finishing up from their training. More divers to take down those damn bots. More divers. More of us to spread our freedom across the stars. More of us to wipe out those enemies against managed democracy. More of us to spread liberty for our super Earth, for super citizens and fellow Helldivers. More of us to fight the bots and to wipe them out. More Helldivers doing everything we can, side by side, every stratagem, every weapon, every orbital, every firearm, every grenade, every tank, and everything that we have against the bots. Every stim to keep us fighting. Every bullet for the head of a bot. Every grenade to burn the planet. And everything turned to scrap and oil. In this small area, we succeeded and extracted from the planet. I will continue to fight. I will continue to drop, as I know you, my fellow Helldivers, will do the same. We will continue to fight. And we will win for Super Earth, for managed democracy, and for liberty and freedom. Back to the front. Back against those bots.